Welcome back to the 4E Zone, where we help you energize, enlarge, expand, and elevate. I'm your narrator, John Edwards, helping unveil the hidden wisdom within the messages crafted by Maliro Dixon Mwanza. This episode we venture into a subject that transcends time and culture, the potent power of naming. Inside this seemingly simple act, our capability to mold realities, construct narratives, and reshape destinies are concealed. Often underestimated, the act of naming is an integral part of our existence. It is through this process that we attribute meaning and identity to people, places, and concepts. The power to name is, in fact, the power to control. A name can affirm and it can challenge. It can set boundaries and it can break them. It can create unity and it can division. In many cultures, naming rituals are considered sacred, a rite of passage that signifies the transition from one phase of life to another. It is a celebration of individuality and a testament to the complexity of human identity. The power to rename, then, is the power to transform, to shift from into new perspectives. How we choose to name, to categorize, to label the world around us, it ultimately shapes our perception of reality. A name is not just a label, it's a story, a history, a prophecy of what can be. By renaming, we have the ability to rewrite those stories, to change our histories, and to step into the potentials of what we can become. This episode will take you to the multitude in which the act of renaming can redefine your world. So buckle up as we embark on this journey of discovery, exploring how the power to rename can not only change our perspective, but can change our lives. Let's dive into the vast tapestry of life and the profound influence our words and perceptions have on the world around us. In the vast tapestry of life, we often underestimate the profound influence our words and perceptions have on the world around us. From the first breath of civilization, the act of naming has been a testament to our power to shape the narrative of existence. Consider the biblical tale of Adam, granted the divine authority to name all creatures, thereby defining their essence. This is not just an ancient parable, but a metaphor for our modern lives. We too are gifted with the power to name and rename the scenarios we encounter. When we stumble upon an obstacle, it carries a name, a history, a preconceived notion. Yet we have the prerogative, the autonomy to rename it, to recast its role in our story. A challenge could become an opportunity, a setback could become a lesson. When we encounter people or situations, they carry names and histories. But it's our prerogative to give them new names, new meanings, and new destinies. Take Abram, whose name was changed to Abraham by God. His identity and purpose transformed, aligning with a higher calling. This change was not merely cosmetic, it signified a shift in the narrative, a change in destiny. Abram, which means exalted father, became Abraham, the father of many. This change was not just an expansion in the number of descendants but a shift from a biological identity to a functional one. The renaming of Abram to Abraham symbolizes the transformative power of renaming. It underscores our ability to change our stories, to rewrite our destinies. It's a potent reminder that our identities are not rigid, not unchangeable. They are fluid, adaptable, and responsive to our conscious choices. We are not merely passive recipients of our names and identities, we are the architects of our own destinies. This shift signifies that our names and identities are not set in stone. We can evolve and transform into the purpose we choose. Crisis, a word laden with negative connotations, but in Chinese, crisis is seen as an opportunity. Let's delve into that for a moment. Imagine a wall blocking your path. You have two choices: perceive it as an obstacle or as a stepping stone towards a new height. This is where the power of renaming comes into play. When we rename crisis to opportunity, we are not merely playing with semantics. Instead, we are shifting our entire perspective. This shift propels us from a passive state of victimhood to an active state of empowerment. Suddenly, the wall isn't an obstruction, it's a challenge to be conquered, a chance to grow stronger. Every crisis, every challenge, every obstacle that we encounter in our lives can be renamed and repurposed as an opportunity. This renaming process is not about denying the struggle, but about embracing it as a catalyst for change, a platform for growth. By renaming crisis to opportunity, we shift the paradigm. Suddenly the situation becomes a catalyst for positive transformation. Let's think of our daily experiences. Our employers assign us functional names, aligning us with our roles. These titles, though seemingly mundane, possess a transformative power. They shape our tasks, our interactions, and ultimately, our identities within a professional context. Now let's delve into the biblical sphere. Peter and his brother Andrew were mere fishermen before Jesus bestowed upon them the functional name, fishers of men. This name wasn't merely a title, it was a prophecy, a purpose, a new path. It transformed them from ordinary fishermen to extraordinary apostles, shaping the course of their lives and countless others. This concept of renaming is not confined to ancient texts or professional spaces. It's a tool we all have at our disposal, ready to be wielded to shape our destinies. Saul, a persecutor, became Paul, an apostle. The change in name reflected an inner transformation and a new direction in life. It illustrates the profound impact renaming can have on our destinies. Our journey in this world is a canvas, and our words, the brushstrokes. Let's take a moment to reflect on our discourse today. We've explored the power of renaming, how it can transform identities, and shift paradigms. From Abram to Abraham, from crisis to opportunity, we've seen how a mere shift in name can lead to a shift in destiny. We've delved into the concept of functional names, how they define our roles and potentials. Saul became Paul, a change that signified a profound inner transformation and a new life direction. These examples are but a testament to the power of words and renaming. They are the tools we have at our disposal to shape our personal narratives and the world around us. With the power to rename, we can reshape the manifestations of people and situations, embrace the authority to redefine, for in doing so we shape a brighter and purposeful destiny. As we draw to the close of our discourse today, we want to emphasize the authority that comes with the power of renaming. You see, renaming is not a mere act of changing labels or titles, it is an assertion of authority, a claim of control over the narrative. It is a tool we possess to demonstrate our understanding, our perception, and our vision for our world. Imagine if we could rename our fears into challenges, our failures into learning experiences, and our mistakes into opportunities for growth. What if we started calling our dreams our realities? What if we renamed our limitations as possibilities? The power of renaming gives us the authority to change our narrative, to change our destiny. Remember, every time you choose to rename, you are making a conscious decision to view the world differently, to interpret situations differently, and to respond differently. You are choosing to be the author of your own story, the master of your own destiny. Let's not underestimate the power of renaming. It is a profound tool in our hands, a tool that can transform, empower, and liberate. So let's make use of this authority wisely. Let's rename for a better world, a better future, and a better self. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The 4E Zone. Let's continue this journey of exploration, enlightenment, empowerment, and evolution together.